And welcome to everybody out there in YouTube land. We are ready to kick off another wonderful basketball game here in Austin, Texas, where we have the San Juan Diego Catholic High School Saints hosting the Braken Christian High School. They're from Varsity, Texas, and right now this game is a significant one because we have the top two teams in their district fighting for that first place spot just before our playoffs begin for district. So my name is Ryan Dunning, and with me today is Gary Delgado, as always. Say hello, Gary.
Howdy, folks.
And as you guys can see on your screen, the teams are having their introductions take place. So we'll go ahead and read through the Braken Christian roster here. At 00, we've got Eli Ramsey. At number 4, we've got Chandler Prescott. Number 5 is Colin Spear. Number 13 is Jacob Hill. Number 14 is Dominic Krishnacho. Number 20 is Jacob Olsen. Number 21 is Nathan Brantley. 22 is Wyatt Parsons. 24 is Hunter Cox. Number 32 is Victor Valdez. Number 33 is Ethan Cruz. Number 35 is Josh King. And their head coach is Vincent Mendez. And that should do it for that. Now we're going to introduce the San Juan Diego Saints and their starting lineup. Number 1 is senior Armando Garza, point guard. Looking for a good game from Armando today. Hopefully he can get in a rhythm here. We've got a sophomore, Aiden McCormick, starting at number 11. Number 11, he plays guard. Number 23, Mateo Papola, is coming. He is the strong forward. He is also a senior. Another Mateo, number 30, Mateo Aceves. He is a strong forward, a sophomore here at San Juan Diego. And the last one playing senior for the San Juan Diego Saints is Max Duarte at number 42. We've got a few different people missing out for the Saints. Roel Perez is out with an injury. Diego Sanchez is out with an injury. Our head coach for the San Juan Diego Saints is Michael Calderon, with assistant coach Gino Poca on the sideline. So Braken Christian is already out on the floor here, and we get ready to go. As we look at this, we have some team leaders for Braken Christian. Hunter Cox, number 24, is their points per game leader at 20.5. Number 22, Wyatt Parsons, is the rebounds per game at 11. Chandler Prescott fulfills the next two positions at assists per games and steal per games. Assists per games is 4.4 and steals is 3.4. Wyatt Parsons at 1.8, that's the blocks per game. For the San Juan Diego Saints, Armando Garza is their leading scorer, 17.9. Max Duarte is their leading rebounder at 11.8. Armando Garza is their leading assist per game at 4.4, as well as their steals per game at 2.3, with Max Duarte getting 1.3 blocks per game on average. So we should expect a pretty good game here as we get rocking and rolling. Saints have the ball first as they move left to right on your screen. And Ateo Maceves puts up a shot and lands that one. So the Saints come out to a 3-0 lead here as we begin the game. So over the weekend, Braken Christian lost one, and that allowed us to get the Saints back into a position to fight for first place in our district. So this is a large game and has a lot of importance on it. The Saints have the ball out of bounds as they pass it in, and they get high pressure from Braken, and Braken ends up missing that free throw, or that shot, and it's no good. So we'll go ahead and we got a whistle. We got a hit on the arm. And he'll go to the line for two. Number 32 is Victor Valdez, strong guard. He's a freshman. He misses the first one. So Saints maintain their lead. He's able to sink the second one, and the Saints will have the ball out of bounds, going the other direction. They get high pressure, but they're able to break through the pressure in the backcourt. Aiden McCormick has it. Pass it over to Max, and that one's knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to the other direction.
We got high intensity here in the gym tonight.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd. They're already into it for the Saints, screaming and yelling already in the beginning of the game here.
You can see it on the players, too, playing with that intensity.
Yeah, let's hope that it's able to continue, and looks like it's going to. Saints have it. Aiden McCormick drives it across midcourt to break through the pressure. He's getting double teamed in the corner. He's got no one to go to, but Mateo Papila gives him a spot to go. Kicks it over to Mondo at the top of the arc into the corner. Shot from the corner, and that one's no good for Mateo Aceves, but Mateo Papila is there for the rebound, puts it in and gets the foul. So Mateo will take his shot here after getting fouled on that shot. So Braken will bring it back the other direction. Saints give the pressure, midcourt pressure themselves. They double team him in the corner. Braken Christian is passing it back and forth. And that's 10-second violation. Good pressure by the Saints on that. That's exactly how you draw that up, and it'll be the Saints' ball going the other direction.
Yeah, you love to see that. Playing with some good defense there, bringing that high pressure. And, yeah, Saints are off to a good start here.
Braken is able to get it across midcourt through the pressure. They kick it down to the baseline for a shot. That one's up off the backboard and good. He gets the roll. So that makes the score 8-3 as we approach the 6-minute mark in the first period. That ball's knocked out of bounds by Braken Christian, and it'll stay with the Saints. So it's been a few days since we broadcasted a game, so thank you to all the people that are joining us tonight. Hopefully you will stick with us throughout the playoffs. Mondo has it and gives it to McCormick, who passes it back, and they play around the arc. They pass it into Max Duarte at the top of the key, who drives it in and kicks it out to Mateo Aceves. Mateo Aceves takes the shot, and that's off to mark no good. Braken Christian has it going right to left. He passed it around for a long three. Number 24 totally airballed that one. And Mateo Papila gets that ball. Some good effort by Braken, but the Saints are able to maintain possession. Aiden McCormick takes it and is double teamed. He's trying to get it across midcourt as he can't. And now he's able to pass it to Mateo Papila, who drives it into the lane. Goes up no good. Kind of a frantic pace we've got here, Gary, in this one.
Oh yeah, you can feel the importance of this game. You can see it. Both teams are just giving it their all here at the start.
Right, high energy, lots of shots going up. Hear the crowd yelling defense. Braken Christian takes a long-range three and misses. The Saints have the rebound going back the other direction. Mondo drives it, takes it into the lane, throws the ball up, and gets the layup off the backboard. Good. Behind his back, that one's on the highlight reel.
Yeah, it is.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. But Braken Christian gets a fast turnaround on the transition, and looks like Mondo hit his head on the ground there. That couldn't have felt good. All right, well, this game is going back and forth, keeping a high pace. Looks like the Saints are getting ready to check in Joaquin Montez. Joaquin Montez comes in for Mateo Aceves. Braken Christian also substitutes in number 33, Ethan Cruz. Joaquin has it, passes it long range. That ball gets tipped, but Mateo is able to control it, and Joaquin Montez has it as they try to get it across midcourt. And that's a 10-second violation on the Saints. So this is going to come back the other direction. Looks like some pretty evenly matched players out there right now.
It looks like it. It looks like it. Both teams playing hard defense. And, yeah, I think we're in for a good one.
Braken Christian drives it in the lane, kicks it out to the corner. They pass it to the top of the arc for a three. That one's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Braken Christian. Well, off to a fast pace here. It's been a beautiful day here in Austin, Texas. Reached 74 degrees. And Braken Christian gets ready to inbound the ball. They do it under the basket quickly, and that one is off the mark. So the Saints have it. They bring it back the other way. Mondo takes it. Now to McCormick. McCormick to Montez. Montez down low to Mateo Papila. Mateo back out to McCormick, who kicks it around to Mondo, gets it underneath over to Max Duarte, and we're going to get a reach foul. So the Saints will take it out of bounds.
Looks like Max has a little bit of a height advantage tonight, and hopefully the Saints can kind of take advantage of that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that happen. Just work the low post game. McCormick has it. It's getting some high pressure from Braken Christian. Passes it out to Mondo, kicks it into the corner, and that one goes out of bounds. So you can see a change in both of the teams. They've stopped doing the kind of half-court pressure thing, and now they're playing more of a half-court type of game. Braken Christian comes in with the ball. They kick it all the way. Oh, but that one's stolen by Mondo, so they were not able to get that one across midcourt. He gets it over to Montez. Montez back to Mondo. Into Max. Max drives the lane, goes up, and that one's off the mark, but Mateo Popula gets that rebound. He kicks it over to Montez. Montez kicks it out to Mondo, who drives in the lane. Goes up. That one's good off the backboard, and the foul. He's going to go to the line. Excellent, excellent work by the Saints, passing that ball around, waiting to get the lane to drive, and heck of a play by Mondo.
Yeah, nice ball movement, like you mentioned there. And you like to see Mondo, we've seen this throughout the season. When Mondo starts driving into the lane like that and drawing the defense in, at a certain point, the Saints like to kind of kick it out and have those shots from the outside, and that kind of spreads the defense out.
And Mondo hits that free throw. So the Saints give themselves a little breathing room in the score. Braken Christian drives it across midcourt. They get down low to a wide open player who throws up the ball way off the mark, and the Saints get that rebound. McCormick has it as they cross midcourt. Mondo passes it quick to Max, who goes into the corner to Mateo, and that one goes out of bounds. A little errant pass. They rushed that a little bit, I think. Max could have really taken that to the basket.
Right. He had an opportunity there. He had the lane.
Saints match up with a man-on-man. Braken Christian drives it around. They drive into the lane. They get the dribble penetration, and they're blocked in that shot. The Saints have it going the other direction. Mondo dribbles it across midcourt. No pressure. Gives it over to McCormick. Aiden McCormick. Braken Christian gets that one off of a loose ball, and they're able to drive it quickly across midcourt. They're going for the layup, and that one's no good, but Mateo Popula gets that rebound. The Saints kick it quickly over to Mondo, who takes a three. And that one's off the glass and good. That's the last thing Braken Christian wants, is Mondo to get in a rhythm. Look at that bench, excited for them Saints. You can see the injured Roel Perez, who normally would be in as a power forward here, supporting his team. And it's nice to see. It's nice to see take this energy with them through the kind of crucial part of the end of the year.
Absolutely. Roel's been a leader on this team throughout the year, and it's good to see him out there, pumping the boys up.
And at a timeout like this, we'd like to go ahead and thank some of our Saints athletic sponsors. Athletic sponsors, give us the ability to, do many different things, and so we just want to give a thank you. The first one we'd like to thank is Oldham Orthodontics for their donation. At Oldham Family Orthodontics, you are more than just a patient to us, you are a part of the family. Dr. Maxwell Oldham and his team will provide top-level orthodontic care using state-of-the-art technology with customized treatment plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Contact us today for a free consultation. We'd also like to thank St. Anthony Marie de Claret, the Knights of Columbus. Together we're empowering Catholic men to live their faith at home, in their parish, at work, and in their community. In Rio Construction for their generous donation of $500. So the Saints come back out on the floor, as does Braken Christian, and we get ready to get back to our game action here. 2:25 remaining in that first period. Braken Christian passes it in. Braken Christian is in the blue, moving right to left on your screen. The Saints are in red and white, moving left to right on your screen. And Mateo Aceves gets the reach-in foul there. Braken Christian will take the ball out of bounds. That foul was on, that's Mateo's second foul, excuse me. So Braken Christian brings that back. Try to work it around a little bit. Good defense by the Saints, moving with those transitions. They put up a shot, they get the foul, and that one's no good. This was going to be a shooting foul. That's Mateo Aceves' third foul of the first period already.
Yeah.
Better watch out. Looks like they're going to sub him out after this first shot. And the first shot is good. That shot was made by Victor Valdez, the strong guard. He's a freshman. And sure enough, Mateo was subbed in for Mateo, ironically. So with just about 2 minutes here to go, we've got a score of 14-5 in the first period. Saints inbound the ball. Braken Christian brings the pressure back. But the Saints are able to break through. They kick it down to the baseline of Mateo Populo, who gets the foul as he tried to go up. She's going to get 2 shots on this one. That foul was on number 33, Ethan Cruz, the sophomore for Braken Christian. And that first shot's off the mark. But Mateo hits the second one. So the Saints extend their lead. Braken Christian pushes the pace, so they drive all the way. But they miss the layup, and the Saints get the rebound. Max Duarte kicks it over to Mondo, who slows it down to bring it across midcourt. Gets it over to Aiden McCormick, who passes it back. Good movement by the Saints. Joaquin Montez gets it to Mondo, who throws it down to the post to Max, who gets the easy 2. That's exactly what we're talking about, Gary. Just that's going to be there all game long.
Yeah, they need to look for that and take advantage of it when they can. And then as Braken, tries to defend that, it's going to open up opportunities on the outside for him.
Good movement by the Saints over there. Joaquin Montez in the corner. Gets it out to McCormick. McCormick throws it into Max at the key. And Max has that ball poked away. Braken Christian gets it, but then Mondo gets the loose ball and he drives it back into the lane for the layup, and he goes up, and it's good. A heck of a play by Mondo here. Down to the last 30 seconds of the first period. Mondo, you keep playing like that, I'll trade you Michael Porter Jr. Braken Christian gets it. They're moving right to left. They mishandle that dribble. But they recover. They get it down into the lane, and they miss that layup, but they get the rebound. Kick it back out. And they reset. Braken Christian throws up another jumper, and that one's no good. Mateo Popula has it, and they're going to end the period. An impressive first period here. 19-5 is the score. The Saints are taking it to Braken Christian. Welcome to Austin from Bill Vardy.
Yeah, you love to see it. It's a big game. See the boys step up. Hopefully, they can keep it up and take that first spot. Lock in a playoff position.
And at this moment, we'd like to thank another one of our athletic sponsors, Next Gen Latinos, with a donation of $500. Next Gen Latinos LLC is a multifaceted boutique consultancy firm. Areas of expertise include executive coaching, leadership development, executive presence, career advancement and transitions, personal branding, storytelling, strategic planning, and team coaching. Next Gen Latinos empowers emerging and experienced leaders to achieve authentic action, exceed expectations, and live a great story. Next Gen Latinos. Well, let's hope in the second period here, the Saints are able to extend their lead. And, the Saints are missing a lot of players due to injury. Diego Sanchez is out because he rolled his ankle. Roel is out because of his ankle. And so we've got a few of the junior varsity guys that hopefully will get a shot here as the Saints build their lead. Braken Christian inbounds the ball. And they kick it down over to the post, and that one is blocked by Mateo, denied. And the Saints are able to poke that one away, but they're going to say he hit him on the arm, and that's a penalty. So that's going to be a foul on, I think it's going to be on Mondo here. Yep, that's Mondo's first. That foul's on number 1, Mondo Garza. Braken Christian inbound the ball. And they kick it down to the post really quick, but the good defense is there from the Saints. They put it back out to the arc. And Braken Christian moves the ball around. drive into the lane, get the dribble penetration high off the glass, and that one rolls around and is good. Braken Christian is bringing the half-court pressure. Saints pass it around. And we get a whistle. It's going to go back the other way. Braken Christian over and back, I think is what he called on that one. Unfortunate for the Saints.
Oh, they
But
save it right
Braken
back.
Christian's going to throw it out of bounds and give it right back, as you just said. So Montez will inbound the ball for the Saints. And then get it into Max, who kicks it out to Joaquin Montez. Montez gets it over to Mondo. Mondo to McCormick. McCormick to Mateo. Mateo throws it to Braken Christian, who takes it back the other way. He's trying to get it down low to that post to Max right there. Just a good play by Braken Christian. They kick it in the corner, number 33 with the shot, and that's off the mark. Saints get that rebound. Mondo has it, and he's going to slow the pace. Then he passes it to McCormick, who gets triple teamed, gives it back to Mondo, who takes a long-range three, and that one's no good. Braken Christian gets that rebound. They drive it all the way into the lane. They get the penalty. That one's going to be on Aiden McCormick. And we're going up for shots for this one. So number 4 at the line, that's Aiden McCormick's first one, by the way, for the Saints. But number 4 at the line for Braken Christian is Chandler Prescott. He's a senior, and he's able to make that first shot. So the Saints better watch out. You know, they can't let their guard down, let the team get back into it. And they fight for that rebound. They get it. Cross midcourt. Aiden McCormick has it. Looks for Max. Max in the paint. And he travels.
Oh.
He drug that left foot, I think.
He did. It looked like he wanted to go to the basket and then kind of little indecision there.
Yep, trust yourself, kid.
Yeah, go for it.
Braken Christian brings it back. Cross midcourt. They drive into the lane. They kick it over to the box, and they end up getting the easy layup for 2. So all of a sudden, it's a 9-point game. 19-10 in favor of the Saints, who get it across midcourt. Mondo has it, and he's double-teamed. He throws it long range, and that one's knocked out of bounds by Braken Christian.
Dangerous pass.
Yeah, a little risky there. You know, take the smart play. Montez will inbound it to Mondo. Mondo gets it down to Max. Max gets it into Mateo, who puts up the easy 2. That's great ball movement from the Saints. That's exactly how you draw it up. Braken Christian, you can see him getting good ball movement, working kind of around the weave. They get the jumper off the glass, and that one toilet bowls in for 2 points. Braken Christian continues with the pressure. Mateo Populas has got it near midcourt, gives it all the way to McCormick, who brings it across the midcourt point and is double teamed. Saints have it down low in the corner. He ends up calling Max. I think Max went out of bounds. I couldn't see the corner of the screen.
He must have. He must have stepped on the line there.
We're going to take a quick timeout. Quick timeout as the Braken Christian High School has closed this gap a little bit.
Yeah, you know, they've been playing. Braken's been playing that pesky defense, you know, and I think part of their game plan looks like they want to kind of take the Saints out of that, you know, out of their game plan and kind of speed them up, make them turn the ball over, force a bad shot, you know, things like of that nature.
Right, they certainly are bringing a lot of pressure, a lot of double teams on the perimeter players for the Saints, causing them issue in terms of passing. But, you know, when the Saints are able to break through that, they get the easy buckets. So we're looking for them to do more of that. Braken Christian with the ball.
Yep,
And Brecken Christian's coach calls a timeout as he's extremely upset for not getting what he thinks should be a call. Vincent Mendez, the head coach, is talking to the referee, giving him what for.
It looked like a travel to me. It looked like he.
Yeah, I think he thought his player should have been smacked, given the foul because he was smacked on the arm. But we'll take a moment here to talk about something that's very unique to San Juan Diego Catholic High School, the Corporate Internship Program. The Corporate Internship Program places every grade level and every student into the local community working for a business. Each grade level goes to their job once a week, and they rotate on Fridays. This allows students to gain the opportunity and much-needed work experience while still in high school. So Brecken Christian will inbound the ball. Errant pass. Let me get a whistle on that one. Going to stay with Brecken Christian. Brecken Christian gets it. And they turn the ball over to Mondo, and Mondo's got it going the other direction. He's guarded one-on-one, and he drives it across midcourt. All the way into the lane. He goes up for the shot, and that one falls. Nice. Heck of a place, coast to coast for Mondo. Brecken Christian works it around the outside here. And they throw the ball right out of bounds. It's going to go the other direction with the Saints. Get a quick substitution in. In for Brecken Christian is 00 Eli Ramsey, sophomore. Saints inbound the ball, and Mondo's got it near midcourt. Gives it to McCormick, who drops it all the way into Mateo Popular, who drives into the lane and is fouled. That one's going to be on number 33, Ethan Cruz. It'll be Saints ball out of bounds. Montez will inbound. And we get an immediate travel on that inbound. So it's going to go back the other way. Brecken Christian will take it. That foul was on number 33, Ethan Cruz. That was his second of the game. So Brecken Christian gets it across midcourt, and Mondo's able to make a heck of a play and block that pass. Aiden McCormick fights for it and gets the loose ball. Aiden McCormick back to Mondo. Mondo throws that pass and has it intercepted, and then commits the foul on number 33. So that's going to be a foul on Mondo right there. That's Mondo's second foul of the game. Victor Valdez to inbound for Brecken Christian. Chandler Prescott brings it across midcourt, drives into the lane. And Mateo Popular with the good effort pokes that one away with high pressure on number 33. And they're able to get the loose ball. Max Duarte gets that loose ball, and he finds Mondo. Heck of a defensive play by the Saints. Oh. And we're going to get a penalty here on Max, I think, for setting an illegal pick.
Yeah. Still shuffling his feet there.
Yeah, just didn't get there quite in time for that.
Yep.
Prescott brings it across for Brecken Christian. Kick it into the corner for a long-range three, and that one falls. That was number 33, Ethan Cruz. The Saints continue to have a little bit of struggle getting it through this half-court trap that Brecken Christian's using.
Absolutely, yeah. You can see him kind of a little bit frustrated, not sure what to do. This is where, if you don't have the ball, you need to be moving without the ball. Nice shot there.
And a heck of a shot by Aiden McCormick there with the long-range three. Yeah, that's the way you break those traps,
Yep.
They're pushing the pace now. You can feel it because we're coming up on the last 2.5 minutes of the first half. And Braken Christian shoots, and that's off the mark with the Saints getting the rebound. Montez has it. Passes it over to Mondo. Mondo all the way to McCormick. McCormick. Saints kick it around the outside. They get it into Max down low. Max goes up strong, and he's able to get that one to fall. Heck of a shot, Max. Braken Christian drove to the lane, misses that one, and the Saints get the rebound. Crowd is having a good time now. You can really hear them. Both coaches for both of these teams pretty animated on that sideline. Saints kick it into the corner, and then Mateo Popula throws it away. Trying to get it to Max Duarte there. Prescott brings it across midcourt for Braken Christian. They drive into the lane. They put the shot up, and that one falls for him. Number 33, Ethan Cruz with the bucket. Saints have it going back the other direction. They get it out to Montez. Montez takes it and works it into McCormick, who, again, is pressured by this half-court pressure. Saints call a timeout, and Coach Calderon looks upset about that. He's probably telling them, this is how we got to break through this, guys.
Yeah. It's, sometimes another way to kind of break through that kind of swarming defense like that is, we're seeing the Saints getting caught on the sideline there. They're, and they try and keep the ball in the middle of the court. Could be a way for them to get through that.
Yeah, really breaking those traps is through your passing and movement. And, let the ball do the work for you in the pass.
Right. And try not to pick up your dribble so soon,
Yeah, that's a good point, Gary. I agree with you. You pick up that dribble and you're stuck.
Right.
So we'll see what the teams do as we finish the first half here with just 1:23 remaining. 28-17 in favor of the Saints. And both teams come back out on the floor. So Mondo will inbound the ball for the Saints, and you can hear the crowd screaming and yelling. Montez has it back to McCormick. They pass it back and forth, and they're finally able to get it across midcourt over to Mondo. Mondo back to McCormick, and the Saints are able to set up their offense now. Mondo is double teamed, and he gets it into Max. Max kicks it all the way out to the corner for the shot, and that's off the mark. Air ball. It's going to be Braken Christian coming back the other way. Number 24, Hunter Cox, passes it over to double zeros, Eli Ramsey. Prescott has it for Braken Christian, and he ends up getting, looks like Montez took a shoulder to the nose. Might have a bleeding nose here. Hope that young man's all right. We'll take an injury pause here. It looks like we're going to get a substitution. We have number 22, Hazen Edgerly. Hazen Edgerly is going to come in for Montez, who's going to go to the trainer's room. Hope that nose stops bleeding here. Prescott misses the free throw for Braken Christian. We've just got 43.1 seconds remaining in the second period. It's kind of like the 76ers poking the Joker in the eye the other day. They just couldn't handle them. Embiid. Anyway, Mateo Popula has it, going back the other direction for the Saints. Oh, yeah, Embiid didn't play that game? Oh, no, that one's the one he played. Anyway, Mondo has it for the Saints. He drives it into the lane strong, and he kicks it out to Hazen. Hazen has it and passes it to Mateo Popula, who drove down the baseline and missed the layup. And he's got four guys around him. He finds Max. Max kicks it all the way out to Aiden McCormick for the long-range three, and that one's no good. And that one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Braken Christian. 13.7 seconds remaining in the second period. Man, Mateo Popula had four guys around him on that one.
Yeah, the defense just swarms.
Prescott has pressure from McCormick. And they take a shot at the last second here, and that one's no good. So we're going to go to halftime with your San Juan Diego Saints with a healthy lead, 28-17 here at halftime. Gary, I have to say, This started gangbusters from the beginning. It's been a very high in energy type of game. They're really going back and forth quickly. Not much half-court play, just a lot of transition.
Yep.
Saints have to figure out a way to break through that half-court pressure that they're bringing. Those traps in the corner are just causing them issue.
Yep.
But they've been able to fight through it, and they have themselves a lead here against a very talented team in Braken Christian. These two teams will definitely see each other in the playoffs. The question is, will they see each other as the 1 or 2 seeds, right?
Right. Yeah. This is a big game. This is what we're playing for, right? We're playing for that top seed. Maybe, hopefully, host a little postseason tournament at home, right? And you're right. These guys they're going all out tonight. You can really feel it. Got the fans behind them, and yeah, it's going to be a good second half.
And as we get ready to go to halftime here, we'd like to thank some of those sponsors from the CIP program I mentioned earlier. Some of those partners are Ascension Seton Healthcare Group, the Medical Center of Austin, Dell's Children Medical Center, Dell Seton at the University of Austin, Texas Administrative Offices. Get the care you need when and where you need it. We'd also like to thank Dell Technologies, the Diocese of Austin, Graves, Daughtry, Heron, and Moody, Kestra Financial, Scout Organic, Santa Cruz, St. Ignatius Martyr Catholic School, St. Mary Cathedral, and the San Juan Diego sports sponsors. So stick with us as we work through halftime here, just about 6.5 minutes before we kick off third period action. And Gary and I will be right back with you guys. Until then. All right, welcome back to everybody as we get started here in the second half. The Saints inbound the ball. McCormick has it going right to left on your screen. The Saints are in red and white. The Braken Christian is in blue. And Mondo has it for the Saints. He kicks it over to Mateo Aceves. Aceves is double teamed in the corner. High pressure on there, but then he drives it to the baseline, has that ball knocked out of bounds. So we see in this just the first opening seconds here that Braken Christian is bringing that pressure still. Aiden McCormick to inbound the ball. Ends up throwing that to Braken Christian, who passes it out of the corner, and they'll take it back the other direction. Prescott has it for Braken Christian, who drives it and kicks it out. Colin Spear had it there. Hunter Cox kicks it back out to Prescott, who then kicks it over to Victor Valdez. Hunter Cox gets it back and drives the lane and goes up and shoots, and no good. And Aceves gets the rebound. McCormick takes it and brings it back across midcourt for the Saints. Now, Gary Aceves had 3 fouls in the first quarter, so he had limited time in that first half because he got into foul trouble quick.
Right.
So we'll see what he can do out here. He takes the 3 off the pass from Mondo, and that's off the mark, but Max Duarte gets it. Ooh, and he gets the toilet bowl rebound. He puts that one back in there for 2. Prescott drives it in the lane and then kicks it back out. Colin Spear takes it and he shoots. That one's no good, but they get the rebound and kicks it back out to the arc, and then they drive it in. Prescott has it. And Braken Christian resets. Spear takes it. Gives it to Hunter Cox. Hunter Cox is guarded by Mondo. Mondo's playing some good defense and then pokes that one away. And this one's going to stay with Braken Christian, although the referee initially called that for the Saints. I was going to jump out of my seat happy. All right. I like refs that play this way. No. So Hunter Cox gets a wide open look at a three-pointer, and he lands it. So that one's going to count, giving the Saints just a 10-point lead as we get to the 6-minute mark in the third period. Again, with the half-court pressure from Braken Christian, Aiden McCormick picks up his dribble right before midcourt. We're going to get the ball knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Saints. Aiden inbounds it to Mondo. Mondo's double teamed, but he quickly gets it out to Max. Back to Mondo. Back to Max. Max drives it into the lane, goes up for 2, and that's good. Max, keep that up. I love that. I love that. Drive it into the lane, big fella. Braken Christian gets it and brings it back the other way. Prescott with the ball. Guarded by McCormick this time. Victor Valdez has it and gets it over to Spear. Valdez gets it back. Hunter Cox goes up for the 2 points, puts it off the glass, and that's no good. Max gets the rebound and falling away, throws it to McCormick. McCormick then pushes the pace a little and gets it across to Mondo across midcourt. Then gets it down low to the block to Max, who's immediately fouled. Max taking a little abuse right there. But it'll stay with the Saints, and the Saints will inbound the ball. McCormick will take it on the inbound. Mateo Popular's got it, but it kicks it all the way out to Aceves. Aceves takes it and gets it to McCormick, back to Aceves. Aceves into Max. Max has that ball poked away, and Braken Christian ends up winning that one. Prescott gets the ball, and Mondo plays some good defense. They throw it off Mondo. That one's going to go this way.
That's the old throw it off your opponent trick.
You're right. But some good defense by Mondo there. Victor Valdez to inbound it to Prescott for Braken Christian. McCormick meets Prescott at the top of the arc for the Saints. Prescott drives it and is met by Max. Max goes up and is unable to block that shot. That falls. Number 14, Dominic Cristiacho. Aceves has it. Gets it to McCormick, who's immediately double teamed, and the Saints are working the ball across midcourt with that trap. But Max has it. Unfortunately, the ball gets poked away, and Mondo's unable to control it. And we'll have Prescott bring it back the other direction for Braken Christian. Hunter Cox takes it and drives it into the lane for a little jumper, and he gets the 2. Nice looking shot there. Saints are able to finally break that half-court trap and drive it. Mondo goes all the way and gets the 2 points in the foul. Love it. Love it. Make it a 3-point play. Saints go back up by 10 here in the third period, just under 4 minutes. That foul was on number 32, Victor Valdez. That's his first for Braken Christian. Mondo is off the mark with his free throw, and they'll bring it back the other way. Prescott gets it to Hunter Cox for Braken Christian. McCormick's guarding him. Then he kicks it back out to Valdez. Valdez kicks it over to Cruz. Cruz puts up another one, and that one goes ahead and falls. Ethan Cruz with 2 points for Braken Christian. Saints get it across midcourt. Mondo's got it. Goes hard. No shot. They're saying no shot. They called the block foul on that one. Aceves has it for the Saints and gives it around to McCormick. Now Mondo. Mondo all the way across the floor to Mateo Aceves. He takes the 3. That's no good. And Braken Christian gets that rebound. Prescott has it as they bring it across midcourt. Hunter Cox drives it into the lane on Mondo, puts up a shot, and that one's off the mark. No good. Max gets that rebound to Mondo. Mondo kicks it over to McCormick to get it across midcourt as he pushes the pace. Into the corner to Mateo Populo, who drives baseline, goes up for 2, and that one falls, and he's going to go to the line. Nice shot by Mateo Populo. Hopefully he can make a 3-point play here. 2:44 in the third period. Saints are up by 12, and Braken Christian makes a substitution. Dominique Cristiacho is out, and replacing him at number 5 is Colin Spear. Number 33, Ethan Cruz on that foul. That's his 3rd of the game for Braken Christian. And Mateo is unable to get the basket, but Max is there for the easy putback, and he gets another 2. Extending the Saints' lead, and you can hear the crowd banging on the bleachers. Hunter Cox has it for Braken Christian, and he's immediately challenged by Max Duarte. Brings it in the lane and kicks it out. They go for the jumper, and Prescott misses that one, but gets it quickly out to Hunter Cox, who's able to land that 3. That's his second one of those of the game. That was a nice, he's got that stroke. That was a nice shot.
Yeah, he's got a good-looking shot.
And this one's going to go in favor of the Saints, as Mondo was double-teamed and highly pressured there coming across midcourt. McCormick has it as he drives it. Saints worked around the arc, set up their offense. Mondo, you can see him looking down low. Gives it into Max at the top of the key, then kicks it to the block to Mateo Populo, who puts up the easy 2-pointer off the backboard. That is a beautiful play. Saints working back the other direction. Prescott has it for Braken Christian. They're able to get it over to Cox, who gives it back to Prescott, who then takes the Euro step almost. That's kind of what it looked like. And he gets the easy 2 points for Braken Christian. So McCormick has it and gets it out to Mondo, who picks up the pace as he drives it into the lane. Has that ball knocked away from him. No foul on that one. But Mateo Aceves is able to poke that one away. Mateo Populo gets it and goes up with the whirly-woo layup. That was a great play by Mateo Populo. Max is back on defense there. Goes up against Hunter Cox and he ends up fouling him, but Hunter Cox misses that shot. Quite a lot of action here in just a few seconds. High intensity has continued into the third period as we approach the 1:15 mark. That's Max's second foul in the game. And Hunter Cox is able to land that one. I'm sorry, no, that's right. And he's able to get the second one there. So Mondo will inbound the ball. Gets it into McCormick, over to Seves, who brings it across midcourt, picking up the pace. Now he's double teamed, and he has that ball stolen by Prescott. Heck of a play. He drives it all the way, and Mondo's there to knock it out of bounds. Or, I'm sorry, McCormick. McCormick was there to knock it out of bounds. Heck of a defensive play by Aiden McCormick, number 11 for the Saints, saving the 2 points. Unfortunate turnover there. Prescott to inbound. Hunter Cox is immediately challenged by Mondo, so he's not able to get that three-pointer off. But then he gets another look, and that one's off the mark. Max gets that rebound, kicks it out to Seves, who brings it across midcourt. And then he picks up his dribble, but he's able to find Aiden McCormick, who takes a three. And that one falls for Aiden McCormick. That's the three-pointer of the game with just 40 seconds remaining in the third period. Prescott has it for Braken Christian as he drives it into the lane. And he goes under the basket, and that's no good, but he's fouled. 36.9 seconds remain in the third period. And you can see the referees telling Braken Christian's coach to calm down. Vincent Mendez. That foul was on Aiden McCormick. That's his second foul of the game. Prescott to take the shots for Braken Christian.
Yeah, it's impressive how both teams have kept this high energy, intense kind of pace throughout this game, and it's going to be interesting to see, how it plays out in the end. It's kind of which team might wear down first.
Yeah, we'll find out who's conditioned, I guess.
Yeah, I know they hate running after practice, but
Prescott gets both of those shots to fall for Braken Christian. I know it's a little bit different sport, but Nathan McKinnon, the Colorado Avalanche's player, every game that he finishes, he goes in and rides the bike for 25 minutes afterwards just to make sure he's got that conditioning. So the Saints are able to get it across midcourt and pass it around. Mateo Popula gets the 2 points from the block, and they extend their lead down to the last 15 seconds of the third period. Prescott gets it. Hunter Cox has it and drives it in the lane for the jumper, and he's able to land that one. Under 10 seconds remain. Saints have it. Mondo gets it across midcourt. Puts up a shot to end the period, and that was no good. But we end up getting a whistle.
Shooting some free throws, maybe? Was that a shooting foul?
I think so. I think so.
That's three.
That's on number 32, Victor Valdez for Braken Christian. And Mondo's going to get a shot here.
He's going to shoot three, isn't he?
Yeah, if that's on the three-pointer,
Yeah.
I believe so. And he makes that first one. Gets the second one to fall. Making all three of those free throws, they extend their lead to 13 points here, and we will start the fourth period with a lead of 50-37 for your San Juan Diego Saints.
That's crucial right there. Take advantage of those free throws right there. That's exactly what you want.
As I say, we like free points, and those are them. So. This is a good time for us to thank some of our sponsors here. Some of our athletic sponsors here at San Juan Diego. We'd like to thank the San Juan Diego Athletic group of people and parents that continue to volunteer in their time and energy and effort, as well as a generous donation of $5,000 to the program. So we'll get set up to start the fourth period here. As Braken Christian inbounds it to Prescott. Prescott's guarded by McCormick. Picks up his dribble, but he's able to get it around to Victor Valdez, who drives it in and kicks it over to number 14, and he has that shot blocked away. Saints have it going back the other direction, and they finally get the spacing correct on that half-court trap so they can break it. Aiden McCormick has it and gets it over to Mondo. Seves has it and gets it back to McCormick. McCormick is able to get it into Max Duarte. Max Duarte kicks it out to Mondo, who takes a long-range three, and that one falls for him. You're in trouble now, Braken Christian. If Mondo's getting into that rhythm,
he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
It's a good night. So Braken Christian gets it. Ethan Valdez has it and passes it over to number 33, who kicks it down low, and they're able to get 2 points there from number 14, Dominic Crisacho. Saints have it. Mondo brings it across midcourt, pushing the pace, and he slows it down. Then he's double-teamed, but he's able to get to Max. Quickly passes it to McCormick. Aceves in the corner for three, and that was no good. And we get a battle underneath the basket here with the whistle. This one's going to be on Max Duarte, I think. Nope, I'm sorry. This one's not on Max. This is on Mateo Popular. That's his first of the game. 6:45 in the fourth. Prescott has it for Braken Christian. Gives it to Hunter Cox. Hunter Cox is guarded by Mondo. Mateo Popular's got it. Saints doing a good job switching off on the defense there, picking up the right player. We get a whistle, stoppage of play. And Prescott's going to go to the line here. That's on number 11, Aiden McCormick. That's his third of the game. So Prescott's able to make those shots, and the Saints will get the inbound pass. Saints work it around, and they're able to break through the trap, and Max has it. Back to Aiden McCormick. McCormick to Mondo. Mondo gets it into Max. Max finds Mateo Popular under the basket and then puts up the 2-point layup, and that's good.
Beautiful passing there.
You can see Coach Calderon yelling at the ref that he should have been fouled for that, and Roel's calming his coach down. Braken Christian has it. Hunter Cox takes it at the key, picks up his dribble, and he's able to find number 32, Victor Valdez. Victor Valdez kicks it over to number 33, Ethan Cruz, and he's able to get the basket for Braken Christian. 5:40 to go in the game. 11-point game, Saints in the lead. Oh, yeah. And they push it across the pace, and that one is punched out of bounds by Braken Christian. It'll be Saints ball. Mateo Aceves to inbound. Gives it to McCormick. Back to Aceves. Back to McCormick. Into Max. Max back to Aceves. Aceves is near midcourt, but he finds Mondo. Into Max. Max all the way to the corner for Mateo Popular, who drives it in the baseline. Mateo goes under the basket, up and good. Another 2 points for the Saints with the 5-minute mark approaching in the game.
That was a great possession there. They ate up some clock and ended up getting the easy bucket there.
Braken Christian pushes the pace. Number 33 is able to drive it, but then he kicks it back out to Hunter Cox. The Mondo's able to poke away the ball. Hunter Cox heavily pressured. Saints are picking up the pressure on defense. Braken Christian drives into the lane, and they put up the basket, and that's no good. Max ends up getting the rebound, and he's able to find Mondo across the floor, who then passes it quickly over to Aiden McCormick. And the Saints set up their offense again. Mateo Aceves is double-teamed, but they're able to break through that double team and find Mondo to set up the offense. As Gary was just stating, nice passing by the Saints to chew up some of this time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're in a good position right now. They just need to answer every time Braken scores. They need to score as well and keep up possessions like this, and they're in a really great spot.
Yeah, just like you said, and wait for the open look.
Right? Take quality shots.
And that ball's going to stay with the Saints as Braken Christian pokes that one out of bounds. It's going to allow the Saints to reset, though, and maybe chew up a little more time. Hunter Cox almost knocked that one away from Aiden McCormick. Aiden finds Mateo, who finds Mondo right at midcourt here. And Mateo has that one knocked away from him, but he recovers. Max getting some pressure and has that one loose ball taken from number 33. Braken Christian drives it in the lane, and Ethan Cruz puts up the 2 points. 3:15 remaining in the game. 12-point lead for the Saints. And we're going to get a stoppage of play whistle here.
Not sure what happened there.
Me either. Maybe went out of bounds or something. But Hunter Cox takes that three-pointer, and unlike his other ones, he misses that one. And this one's going to stay with Braken Christian as it went off of Aiden McCormick. 3:06 in the fourth period, and we're going to take a timeout right here. So as we take this timeout, make sure to stick with us next Tuesday when we're back for the next game that the Saints have. They'll be playing their last home game of the season before playoffs begin. These are two of the top teams in the district, and so they'll definitely be playing each other in the playoffs. The question is which one will be hosting all the other teams in that tournament. And we get back out on the floor here, and Braken Christian's going to inbound the ball. Ethan Cruz has it, kicks it into the corner for the three-point shot. And Max is able to block that one, but his foot was out of bounds. His left foot was just out of bounds. Unfortunate. But a heck of a play by Max to get out there on the perimeter and make that block.
Yeah, he's playing a good game today. He's been hustling. He's been there. He's been right in the middle of it all game.
And they're able to quickly inbound the ball and get it underneath there, but they missed the shot. Unfortunately, the rebound off the backboard hit a Saint, and the ball went out of bounds. So it'll stay Braken Christian. Hunter Cox to inbound. Hunter Cox for the corner three, and that one's no good, but they get the rebound. They kick it back out to Hunter Cox, who gives it to Prescott. Prescott kicks it over in the corner. Hunter Cox again drives it in the lane, puts up the two, and that's no good. But Braken Christian gets that rebound. They get an open look from the three-point corner, and that one's no good. Aceves gets that rebound, and they find Mondo. Mondo immediately finds Aiden McCormick, who kicks it across mid-court. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. Max gets it. Just great passing right there. Max passes it over to Mateo Popular for the easy two-point bucket, and the Saints extend their lead. Prescott mishandles that dribble, but he recovers. And now we're going to get a penalty. Number 14 was driving the lane, Dominic Cristaccio for Braken Christian, and we get a penalty here on the Saints. That's going to be Max's third penalty, number 42, Max Duarte. And Mateo Popular challenges him, and both players run into each other, and a little bit slow to get up here. That's going to be a penalty on Mateo Popular. That's going to be his second of the game. Not in the bonus yet, so they're not going to take a shot. They'll just inbound the ball. Prescott has it at the top of the arc for Braken Christian. And then he throws the ball out of bounds on a bad pass, and it's going to be Saints ball. Mondo will inbound the ball to Aceves. Aceves to McCormick. McCormick back to Aceves. Back to McCormick, and they push it across midcourt. Saints have it. Aceves. Mondo's immediately fouled. That's not the guy you really want to foul, and it looks like he got his foot stepped on or maybe rolled up on. That penalty's on number 4. Number 4 is Chandler Prescott for Braken Christian. That's his second penalty of the game. So Mondo stays in the game, and the Saints will inbound it with Aceves. Highly contested by Braken Christian, but the Saints maintain control, and Max has it at the top of the arc. McCormick slows the pace. Seves to Mondo. Mondo down low to Max, and that one's just off his fingertips going out of bounds. That's 1:36 left to go in the game. So Braken Christian will bring it across mid-court here. Drive it into the lane, number 33. Puts up a shot, and that one's no good. Mateo's there with the rebound. Immediately gets it to McCormick, who's double-teamed, and McCormick throws it off of Braken Christian, and it's going to be Saints ball going the other direction.
Return the favor, right? They did that to us earlier.
Triple team in the corner, Braken Christian. And the Saints end up getting that one. Knocked out of bounds. So Braken Christian will inbound the ball here. Just down to the last minute 14 of the game. They inbound the ball to Hunter Cox. Hunter Cox takes it and drives the lane. Puts up a shot, and that one's no good off the glass. Mateo Aceves has it. McCormick has it. They get it all the way over to Max. Max gives it back to Aceves, who drives the lane, puts up a 2-point, and that one's no good. Under a minute to go. Hunter Cox has it for Christian. He drives it all the way. Goes coast to coast, but misses that basket. Kicks it over to Aiden McCormick, who slows it down to the last 45 seconds of the game. Saints get it across midcourt. Down into Max. Max to Aceves. To Hazen. Hazen back to Aceves. Aceves back to Hazen. Hazen to Mateo Popular, who drives it all the way to the lane and puts that one in for two. Last 20 seconds of the game. Prescott brings it across midcourt for Braken Christian. Then drives it all the way into the lane, and that one's no good. Has that poked away. Mateo Popular's got it. And he's immediately fouled and tripped from behind. It looks like he hurt his arm. Nope, it actually looks like he's yep, it looks like he hurt his arm just a little bit, or maybe his knee.
Looks like they're just going to let it run out here.
And they let the clock expire, and the Saints get another much-needed win. That puts them near the top of their district in the first seed, and let's hope that they're able to host this tournament for the playoffs in the future. So, what a wonderful game. It went by in a heartbeat. High pace, high intensity. Two of the top teams in this district, and I look forward to the rematch of these guys coming in the future. For my buddy over here, Gary Delgado, my partner in crime, and myself, Ryan Dunning, we want to thank everybody for sticking with us tonight in beautiful Austin, Texas at San Juan Diego Catholic High School, the school that works. For all you people out there, get home safe, be good, and till next time, God bless.